Baby lock.
All right, hold on. We're streaming on Facebook. Hi, Facebook.
Not yet.
No, it's on. It says it's on Facebook.
Yeah,
we're still waiting for. Okay, now we're streaming on. Yep. Okay, all three. All right, I'm gonna do my TikTok live. I got to do real quick. Should we do the intro? You want to do the intro now that we're live? Intro time.
I don't see it on YouTube.
It should be on YouTube. It says it is. We have 1 viewer on Facebook, 0 on YouTube.
Yeah, we're live on YouTube. We should have 1 now.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, maybe it's a delay.
Well, it's me.
Oh. Yeah, it still says 0, though.
That's
it says
fine.
2 on Facebook now. Oh, technology. Anyway, should I start the show, or... Yeah?
Yeah, at some point.
Okay, I guess I'll do that.
Hello, listeners. Welcome to the Stogies and Spirits podcast, coming to you live from the Diplomat Cigar Lounge in beautiful downtown Keene, New Hampshire. Is everybody ready? It's time to just cut, light, and suck.
I turn my headphones up there.
Disclaimer. We are all over the age of 21 and do not condone underage smoking or drinking. Please drink and smoke responsibly.
All right, you heard the lady. Welcome to the show. Everyone seems to be busy. They're all on their phones and doing other things. I guess. I mean, we're going to do a podcast today, I think.
Possibly.
Maybe if everyone else wants to join in, they can. I'm not going to force anyone, but so I'm here.
The CEO said, "I do what I want."
He does, I guess, apparently. So we got the CEO here. Oh, I can do the zoom ins now. We fixed all that. So we got the CEO, CTO, CFQO. Say hello,
What's up?
Mr. Bazayo.
Deuces.
Ooh, I like that intro. Next to him, we have our special guest who's becoming a regular. So he's not really...
We like him.
Yeah, he's not really special anymore.
He doesn't have any other friends.
He is
and
still a guest.
He hangs out here a lot, so I just feel bad for him.
I'm the last resort.
That works. That works. All right.
Staff Sergeant Kelly.
Sergeant Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot the name part.
Assault Rifle Kelly, right?
Yeah, so that's what I was trying to come up with, Assault Rifle Kelly. Then we got me. Hello, DJ Ice, producer extraordinaire. This should actually be a good episode. Everything's reprogrammed. Production quality should be amazing. I don't know what the audience thinks. Oh, well, apparently they approve. Apparently they approve. And I'm not over here pushing buttons. That's the real audience here. We can't see them, but to my right here, Sergeant
First class.
Gil.
First class. Sergeant First Class.
First class Gil.
Yes.
We'll just call him Classy. First Classy.
Wow.
Wow, we got some loud noises going on over there. But here's the show. So,
Howdy.
of course, after I just say that it's going to be working flawlessly, the board goes down.
And it's stuck on me.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
All right. Well, let's see if I can override that. Hey.
There we go.
There we go.
I don't know if everyone wants to stare at me for an hour and a half.
All right. I lose my production abilities here. I
Production
don't know what
credits.
happens. It's so weird. But yeah, I'll have to figure that out. And we have Catherine in the chat.
My mother?
Yes.
Oh, God.
That is your mom.
Mom, get off the chat. You're going to embarrass me. Don't embarrass me, Mom.
The favorite firstborn.
Good times.
I am not the favorite.
That's not.
No.
That's what the.
Oh,
what
favorite
it says.
firstborn. Well, obvious, yeah.
Yeah,
That's how she
I
gets
mean,
around it.
There's only one.
Yeah.
I like that.
Her
That's
second
good.
born was her favorite. My brother Luke. He's down in Florida.
Yeah. Okay, well, there you go.
He wasn't as much of a problem child.
Yeah.
I, unfortunately, was. I
You
think
don't say.
Was.
is.
Well,
Is.
let's definitely, I'm thinking we might have to add microphone to the list of things because I'm hearing the
Buzzing.
buzzing from yours. Yeah. But anyway. anyway, let's talk about what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, so obviously we're talking about cigars and alcohol.
Yay.
Pretty standard for this podcast, I think.
Cigars and alcohol.
Tonight we're doing something we've done before, Charter Oak.
Oh.
But this is the Maduro this time.
Okay.
It's a Connecticut broadleaf. Definitely darker than the Connecticut wrapper we've had before. And then for alcohol, we're doing a Nelson Brothers. Yeah. Kelly and I went to a Nelson Brothers luncheon.
We met the Nelson brother.
We met one of the brothers.
We met Charlie.
Nelson Brothers.
Yeah. Yep, they're from Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Correct, Nashville.
Originally, ancestors came over from Germany. And he dropped some gold in the water.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that story.
Yep.
Yeah, the boat that they came over on sank.
Yep.
Oh.
And he had a bunch of
Gold in his pocket.
gold in his pocket, and he sunk right to the bottom.
The gold sunk to the bottom?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
he sunk to the bottom?
No, he did too.
I believe
Oh.
he did too, yeah.
Yeah,
So he died.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then, like, later in life, they were talking to someone about getting the gold back. And they wasn't it like some astronomical price
Yes.
to like go like hundreds of thousands of dollars
Yeah,
to
you
go.
got to
like,
give me a 300-mile radius of where it could be.
well, they like kind of knew where it was.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like $20,000 a day.
Yeah,
Or something,
something
something
ridiculous.
crazy.
To search for it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But he was a good guy, genuine dude.
Oh, Charlie or
Charlie.
Charlie, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
There's Charlie and Andy.
Well, Charlie was the one named after the grandfather.
Yeah,
That's why I
yeah.
said Charles Nelson was the one who originally started it up. So we met the bearded brother.
Yep. So they have a bunch of stuff.
In there, you said they're out of Nashville. Aren't they at a Greenbrier, like the city of Greenbrier, just northwest of Nashville?
I believe that's where the first one was made.
Okay,
They have that was their first whiskey. I believe was called Greenbrier.
gotcha.
Yeah, but then they changed it to Nelson Brothers Distillery or Nelson Brothers Distilling or something.
Yeah, there's two brands that they have, Greenbrier
Bellamede.
and the Nelson Brothers.
Yeah.
So they're still
No,
like,
Bellamede is I think one of them with Greenbrier.
right, but they're
And then
separate
Nelson,
entities.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
They used Bellamede to like prove the concept.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're talking about that.
And then they have their new other things, which is what we have is the Reserve, and then they have the
Classic.
Classic.
Yeah. Yep. So tonight we're talking about that, and we're gonna do no mystery alcohol tonight.
No mystery alcohol.
We're
Although
doing
it is
this-
a mystery of how it's going to taste.
We're doing this ridiculous thing, trying to filter out vodka to make it taste better. With I think we're doing Smirnoff, trying to make it taste like Grey Goose.
In a $7 Brita.
Yeah, we'll see.
There it is.
Hey, that was on clearance. Originally $30, okay?
Ooh.
We don't got to tell them what it actually
I didn't realize that. I mean, $30 Brita. So if you're interested in doing this with us and you don't have a Brita, you can go down to Walmart and get them.
Target.
Target. Just
Yep,
kidding.
Target. And they actually make water bottles that are perfect.
That have it in
yeah,
it?
Yeah,
That's
I was
kinda
gonna
cool.
get that, but you have to like suck the water out of it to go through the filter, and I was like, that's just confusing.
Yeah, no, that's not a thing that we can all do together.
I think Gil and I could probably do it together.
Well, then.
I wonder if one of those, like, have you ever seen the Life straws?
Yes.
You
Yes.
stick that in vodka, would it be the same thing as doing it through a Brita?
Pretty much.
We're gonna have to test it.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, it's the same because there's like a filter inside of it. You're just like sucking it through instead of letting it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't
Drip.
use a Brita to filter shit water to like you would like a Life straw. You're supposed to be able to.
Because the life straw is supposed to be better.
Right.
I hear you. I don't know the answer to that. I don't. I feel like it would be very similar.
Possibly.
I'd put shit water in a Brita and try it.
I would not put shit water in a Brita and try.
I mean, parasites aren't going to get through a Brita, are they? I don't know. But we'll find out. I mean,
Where's the
not that-
case? Wouldn't it tell you what it's gonna?
I don't know. I
I
can
think
look
it's
it
like
up real
99% lead and other bacteria.
quick. Hold on. Oh, I never posted. Okay. Too late. Anyway.
But anyway, we're talking about the Charter Oak cigar we're smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Maduro Charter Oak. from a company called Foundation Cigars. We've talked about them before, Nick. Foundation Cigar Company is dedicated to quality, consistency, balance, flavor, and building brands with a heart and soul. Pretty cool place. Good sticks.
Yeah, I like it.
Charter Oaks are their low-end stuff. These things, this one particularly runs $7 a cigar.
That's not too bad.
That's
Very
the same as the other one we.
correct. All the Charter Oak lines are I price the same.
This one's a little bit sweeter to me than the other one we smoked.
It's going to be. With that Maduro wrapper, it's got more sugars in it.
Makes sense.
It actually has sugar in it.
No, like when you're caramelizing stuff, how it gets darker.
yes.
That's why, like when they age this, it gets dark. It gets darker.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So, what do you think of it?
It's good.
Yeah?
I like it.
Do you have any earthy tones?
Always earthy tones. I like it though. It's good. Easy to smoke.
I was expecting a little bit more spice out of a Maduro.
Okay. Why is that?
Just I've noticed that when I smoke a darker cigar, I get a little bit more of that peppery flavor.
Yeah. So it's a Connecticut broadleaf, Habano, Nicaraguan, and then Nicaragua. So it's a Nicaraguan.
Okay.
Medium to full bodied. I don't get that though.
How do you feel?
I don't get the full body. I get medium.
Medium to just straight up medium, or you feel like it could be a little medium
No,
to
straight medium.
Okay.
Nothing really to write home about, like flavor profile and stuff like that. It's very, very easy to smoke. There's like some flavors to it. It's definitely got more flavor than the Connecticut
Yeah.
by far, but that thing's, if you're a brand new smoker, that's the one you want to smoke. Not much going on.
Okay.
This has some more
Good to
flavors
know.
to it. This is like the next step up.
A little bit. So you've come in, you've tried one, you want to try something different.
Yeah, you could
This
go to
is a
you could
good
go to this.
move.
Yeah, or if you've smoked that for a few weeks and you're like, all right, time to move to something else.
What about during the day? What if you start out? Could you start out with one and move to the other, or is it no?
Oh yeah,
This
Yeah.
is definitely easy enough to where you could smoke back to back if you really wanted to.
for sure. I was just trying to bring some Charter Oak Connecticut broadleaf pays tribute to. Oh, we already read that one.
This is like my go-to. Like this is something that like this and the Gurkhas that I like. Like this is the type that I would go for. The one I had yesterday where it was like infused with cognac.
Cognac.
No, never again.
Too sweet.
Never again.
Yeah.
It was just a draw. It was just an awful to me.
Yeah.
It was not what I would go for.
So
But-
I mean, we're throwing them under the bus, and so who was that? What was it?
From my palate,
Yeah.
in my own opinion, it was the Gurkha Reserve Cognac?
Grand Reserve.
Grand Reserve Cognac.
Which is
Yeah, it
which is
comes-
going to be aged in cognac.
Yeah,
barrels.
it's the ones that come in the plastic glass tubes with the wax around it dripping.
I'm curious what kind of cognac they used.
I don't know. It says on it.
It does?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll
on
have
the
to check
label.
that out. I'm
Honestly,
curious.
something I've noticed.
I love cognac.
Me personally, I've noticed that a lot of people that smoke cigars on a regular basis aren't real big fans of flavored cigars.
Yeah.
I like flavored cigars.
Ooh.
You know
how
who
about
likes
them apples?
You know who likes flavored cigars? My brother, and he's not here today.
Oh.
Your
Even
brother
though he
isn't
said he would be, right?
said he was
did
going to
say
be
he
here.
was going to be here.
I hope he's
Wow.
on the chat right now.
You know, I
No,
said
he's
that's what
not.
I'm waiting
He's
for.
avoiding us.
He's avoiding
I
us,
sent
yeah.
him the link, but you know,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
someone says they're going to be somewhere, you think
be
you would
here.
show
They
up,
would show up.
especially to
To
support your little brother.
Your brother,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought you were getting ready to call me out for snowboarding again.
Well,
Oh,
at least you
from the
went
last one.
without me. At least I wasn't invited this time. When I was invited, they just decided they didn't want to show up that day, so I was the only one that showed up to the
Oh,
mountain.
that's awful.
Oh, that's fun.
So that was cool.
All
Hey,
right.
you went snowboarding. I
So
don't
the
feel bad
flavor
for you.
on this Charter Oak Maduro lit up quickly and evenly. It got a semi-sweet chocolate note right away.
Yeah, I mean, I taste the sweetness, so that may be what they're saying is chocolate.
Yeah. This says there's a little pepper on the palate, but I don't get any pepper
Well, it's
at
probably
all.
from the cognac, the sweetness.
Wrong cigar,
Not-
bud.
Oh, there's no cognac in this one.
No, the cognac
No.
was with the.
That was the one he smoked
The Gurkha,
yesterday.
yes,
The
yeah,
Gurkha.
the
The
Gurkha
Gurkha.
Grand Reserve.
Yeah.
That's right.
The sweetness of dried fruit and earthiness. There you go, Warren. Here comes your earthiness.
Yeah, there's the-
Earthiness,
Continued
gotta
into,
love
the,
it.
continued into the second third. So we'll see how that goes. espresso bean. I could maybe get espresso bean.
Are they saying that's
What's up
not
over
fit?
there?
The whole board just died. This thing, nothing. Whole thing's dead. I don't know.
Do you want me to do the buen buen buen?
Hopefully we're still. I mean, it looks like we're still broadcasting. We can still hear each other, and I can see it. So it's still working. It's not taking any inputs at all.
You got to do everything from the computer.
Yeah.
Where are they saying, like when you were reading
anyway.
that, where were they saying that the espresso is coming in? Is that in the draw or the finish?
No,
or-
when you're smoking it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the draw, right?
Yeah, I suppose. I kept the smoke in my mouth for a second there, and I got a little bitterness, like a espresso bean or like espresso bitterness.
Maybe a little bit, but
Not much.
it's not prominent.
No, not at all.
So I'm curious. It says, so I'm looking some stuff up here, and it says it's made of either Connecticut Shade or Connecticut Broadleaf.
So this is the broadleaf. The shade is going to be the
Two separate cigars. It's not
Yes,
like,
correct.
okay. And now what's the difference between those? Do you get a different flavor profile?
yeah.
Is it
So the
smoke-
broadleaf's going to be the darker Maduro one. The shade
Okay.
is going to be that light Connecticut.
Oh, because again, it's literally grown in a shaded area versus
Aged, maybe, I don't know.
because I thought before we were talking about how some of them are grown in the sun,
Yeah.
and some of them are grown in the shade.
Correct.
You know something we really need to start doing after we heard about it is the cold draw.
Oh, like right after
Oh,
before
yeah,
we light
before
it.
you
Before you
light
light it, see if you can pull any of that.
Yeah, because this says
I only have one ear.
Oh, really?
I just did this and I was like, why does that sound funny?
Huh?
And I thought it was just, my hearing because I don't have any, but
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, your
don't know.
right ear could have just died.
Yeah, maybe it's just
no, it's my left
Your
ear that's
tinnitus?
bad. My right ear's in.
I don't
Well,
know.
maybe your left ear died.
Well, anyway, let's continue
Yeah,
on
so they're saying,
until the board dies, and then we'll just have to take a
Just
break
catch
while I
fire.
reset it. Should I just reset this real quick? I don't know.
Mid
I
show?
wouldn't.
No, okay.
I wouldn't.
No, the show can stay live. It would just be resetting the board, but I don't know what that'll do.
Yeah, but everything goes through the board.
Everything.
Our mics and everything, so we would
Mics,
just be sitting here.
headphones.
We could do like dances or
Yeah, and it's like a good minute to reboot it. All right, so moving on,
just power through.
or
So
continuing on.
Charter Oak
rather.
Maduro is not the most complex cigar Foundation has made, but it makes up for it with very good flavor profile throughout and dynamite price point, which I agree there.
Yeah, same.
I think it's a good cigar for the price, 100%. Charter Oak and the Tabernacle showed up just before. Oh, never mind.
Just before what?
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce those words.
Those are like
So that's-
$60 words.
No, that's hilarious because I just clicked on a link and I'm like, oh, maybe I can say something about the cigar. And I'm looking, I'm like, I don't know any of these fucking words, man. And there's so many L's, I don't know how to pronounce that. When a word has 4 L's in it, I have no idea
That's
how to
funny.
pronounce that. But yeah, so anyway, but okay, should we go to the rating? Is it too early?
I
You
don't know.
still want to?
No, we can go to the rating.
Yeah,
That's
let's go
what
to the
it is.
rating. We got other stuff. I think this Brita is going to take a little while. It's
It
going to be
might.
fun.
Yeah. What do you think, Josh?
I actually like it.
Yeah.
I liked the what was the other one? The Charter Oak, the lighter,
Connecticut.
The Connecticut. I like that one a little bit better
The
because
shade, yeah.
I didn't get as much sweetness out of that one, and I'm not a huge fan of sweet in a cigar. I'll give it a 7.8.
It's constructed really well. Look at like the ash on it, you know?
Yep.
Like it's not just falling apart everywhere. It's
I'm also-
constructed really well.
I'm pulling a little bit more pepper as I get deeper into the cigar.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Kelly's saying the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I 7.8, 7.9.
Do you
Right
not
there.
like the pepper?
No, I go for the pepper. Like that's
that's
what
your
that's my
go-to?
go-to. Like my 10 out of 10 best favorite cigars, the ones that I would get when I was 18, because that was the legal age back then.
Yeah.
But it was Hammer and Sickle Berlin Walls.
Yeah.
But they're
I've never-
they're out of business now. So
So it is. So the construction is that. I mean, are these things hand wrapped? Are they wrapped by machine? Do
Well, they're
you
all
know?
they're all hand
All
rolled.
hand-rolled.
Yeah, all
All
premium
cigars.
cigars are
Okay.
hand rolled. Yes.
All premium cigars.
Yes.
So not all cigars. There's some that are machine rolled.
Yeah, like the shit you buy at the gas station.
Yeah. Okay. Like the little, the ones that almost look like cigarettes.
Probably.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Okay.
Not every day I see somebody jog into the cigar bar.
That's what I was looking at you for. She's so happy.
Hey,
Ran
cigars
up the
make
door,
people
ran
happy.
into the humidor.
Ran through the door and ran into the humidor.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
on. It's on camera. Everyone saw it.
Odd.
Yeah. All right. Well, it is what it is.
That's life.
It is.
What do you rate this thing at, Kelly?
I give it a solid. I'd give it an 8. I like
Ooh.
it. Yeah,
It's an 8.
it's an 8. That's
It's
the
an
highest
8.
one I've given.
8.0.
8.0. I don't do
Rookie scores.
No, I did do a 6.5 or something.
You
the
did
other
do
day.
a half,
a half. Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, you don't like the decimals.
You know,
Too
for
much
seven-
math. He's a Marine.
Yep,
Yeah, I can
I keep it
understand
simple.
that.
For $7, you'd come get it?
Yeah. Oh, for $7, I'd buy a box.
No.
Oh, yeah, I can't even do my fucking...
Yeah, no, not it's the board though. It's not me this time. It's actually the board. So
Start calling you Murphy.
I mean, there's like it's not.
I'm going 7.4.
7.4. Okay,
Yeah.
a little low. Not hugely low. It's still a good.
No, that's a great
Good
cigar.
score.
Yeah. Anyone could come smoke this, whether you're a new smoker or been smoking for 20 years. I think this
Yeah.
is such a good price, like a price point, and it's enjoyable. It's got some flavors to it.
Sure. Well, and so I say it's a low score. It's not a low score. It's a low score though for you because of the quality that's in there.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
in comparison to a lot of the other stuff,
Yeah.
it's a lower score, but still, like you said, it has good properties to it.
We still need to get that board done that Kelly suggested with
Yes.
the cigar and alcohol and our ratings.
That is a great idea
Yeah.
that we will talk about again, but
I
a
have an extra
feeling,
whiteboard.
Well,
Well, why
Put
don't
it
you bring it
together.
in? You brought in the
The
Brita
one- the one in the
last
corner?
minute.
Yeah. Well, I have like 4 whiteboards that I only use one realistically.
Okay, bring it in. Let's do it.
I can get like the magnet, like get some magnet strip makers too, so you can move them when they get bumped down instead of doing the
like just-
erase.
you could just have like all of our names on a magnet.
Well, like I was saying, what was it, a couple weeks ago? Just
Last week.
add up all the score, divide it by 4. That's the average. You know what I mean?
That's usually how it works. Yeah, math.
So
Sweet.
Good job.
instead of being like, oh, Josh is an 8. This gave this an 8. Gil gave this an 8, and then
I mean, it's going to be off by a little bit because you don't do actual scores. You do whole scores. So
what do you want to give it? A 8.33 repeating?
No, you don't have to go that far, but like give me a decimal, give me a little bit because I feel like to rate like think about it. Every cigar, how many cigars are there? Thousands upon
Countless.
tens of thousands
Countless.
upon hundreds of thousands, maybe. I don't know. But so you're going to tell me you can fit every single one into a ranking of 10? No. 100 maybe. And that's why I like the decimal because it's really not a decimal. It's really you're ranking it 1 to 100, but you're using the decimal just to make it easier. And people like 1 to 10. I'm sorry, I know that was way too much math. You look
Yeah,
like your
so
head's
like I
about
said,
to
I gave
explode.
it an 8. I gave it an 8, and I'm going to stand by the 8.
Sure, stand
I see
by the 8.
There's a comment that says Charter Oak gets an 8. Curious on what you'd give the Olmec
I don't have Olmec.
while sticking with the Foundation cigar from Brad.
Oh, Brad Christie.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's been coming in here more often now.
Do you have the
there you go.
Olmec?
We do not have the Olmec here. I believe I have it on order, actually.
Okay, well, whenever
We-
it's here,
yeah.
I got to give it a gander.
There it is.
Give it a go to a college try.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to stick to my 8.
Are you a cigar smoker?
Yeah.
Like typically you'll
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Have we done the Tabernacle? We did the Tabernacle, right?
We did Tabernacle.
That was
yeah.
a great cigar. Great cigars.
I wouldn't say like I'm a professional expert.
Josh, did you do the Tabernacle?
I did the
None of us
Tabernacle,
are.
and I think that was one of the lower end or lower numbers I gave.
Really?
Was
I think it was. I think it was.
I wonder why.
What was the
know.
lowest one I gave? This is why we need the board.
We need the board, and we
I'll
need
bring it
someone
in.
to
Next-
go
next week I'll do
through
it. I'll do it.
our podcasts and see what all the ratings are. I don't think that'll be that hard.
No, I could hire someone to do that.
I mean, it'll take you an hour, maybe.
$20 is $20.
$20 is $20. That's what it is.
Or 20 points. Just add it to
20
the points.
just 20 points.
Add it to the points.
I've got a guy for that.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, overall rating for me, 7.4. I
Yeah.
think if you're a new smoker, which is what this podcast is about,
It is.
come in, give it a shot.
So 7.4.
I feel like, though, just saying it's for new smokers kind of limits us because of the fact that if anyone wants to listen for a period of time and they start smoking, then they're
not
no
new
longer going
smokers.
to be a new
Yeah,
smoker,
no.
and we just lost them.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is for people that don't need the expertise. They want the everyday man's opinion.
Basic opinion.
Yeah.
I'm pretty basic.
There you go.
We're all basic here.
Yeah.
Gil, what was your score?
Except for me.
7.8.
I'm a little bougie.
You're not trying to impress the experts. You're just trying to impress your idiot friends.
Oh God. That gives yes. Because we're all idiots.
Yes.
That gives
That's what it really comes down to.
7.4, 7.5 overall.
7.73 repeated overall.
Oh my God, this guy.
Why did you even do that?
Yeah.
He
there's
wanted to
no
find the
reason.
average between the three of
Talking
us.
about the average.
Okay.
Whatever.
Is that average?
You're average.
But is that is that
he's
is
below-
that above average or is
below
that
average.
average?
He's below average.
Is that? I mean, is that
That's my-
okay? Is that?
No, just stop.
I'm
Is
talking
that?
about the cigar. Like,
Yeah,
where
all
are
of
we
you
going?
Just stop.
I mean, ladies, what do you think? Is that a big number? Is that a small number? Is that?
Warren, I'm going to cut you off the show.
And we just got demonetized real quick.
I'm glad we're not on TikTok.
Yeah,
That would
I
have
was going to say,
canceled
we
us.
just lost TikTok again.
You are on TikTok. Didn't you go live?
No, not on
He
TikTok.
was joking.
I was. Well, no. So there's a. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not even gonna go into it. But yeah, no. We will be though.
7.73.
Eventually.
That was the overall.
Eventually.
All right. You guys want to move to
Let's
Nelson
talk
Brothers?
Let's talk about some Nelson Brothers.
Yeah, so this is the first time we've had them on the podcast.
Okay. Ooh.
What are you guys getting over there? A drink swap?
Well, no, he probably got his go-to.
All right, you guys want to hear the
JMO.
story
Palate
of
cleanser.
Charles Nelson?
JMO's your palate cleanser.
Or
Yes,
no?
I would love
Are
to
you
hear
guys
the
not
story.
going to listen to me?
I would love,
Wait, are we still doing the podcast?
Aren't you used to that by now?
I would love to hear
Would
the
you
story.
guys like to hear the story?
I would love it.
Yes,
You've already
please.
heard it.
I'm sure
You've already heard it.
It's better the second time.
Okay. I'll
whether he
tell.
wants to or not, I'm sure the listeners would like to know.
All right. I'm gonna talk. If you guys can stop talking,
Okay, we'll try.
I'd love to know why Kelly's laughing.
Oh wait, hold on. We got Brad's got a couple comments here. He says Foundation is a great line in general. Nick and Steve, brain trust of DE's Liga? Liga, is that a
Liga.
word? Liga?
Liga
Liga.
Yeah.
Are talented in their own right. The Wise Men, David and Goliath, and the rest of Nick's line is fantastic. Charter certainly getting more notoriety as prices increase, especially Dive there, a fair priced and well constructed skew with great flavor.
Yeah, Brad-
so that's what we were saying. Where they're cheap cigar that
Less expensive.
stands up to the more expensive ones.
We're going to have to really work on being able to enunciate and read in this podcast because every time anybody reads anything, they're like,
No, well, here's the thing. I'm reading the freaking words that he's writing, okay? Given not see, he even corrected himself because he fucked up the word.
Yeah.
So that's why it didn't make sense to me. So
why
go
did
screw yourself.
Notoriety.
No, okay,
is not a
notoriety, that was
difficult
me.
word to say.
Notoriety was me.
Or read.
Notoriety was me.
Brad.
That was
Brad
on me.
knows. Brad knows a lot more about cigars than all of us.
Yeah. Notoriety.
So can we get to this story?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm about done with you all.
Yeah.
I might just walk out tonight.
I think you should.
That would be absolutely hilarious if you just got up and said,
And you were like,
screw it,
"Fucking-"
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done with you fuckers.
All right. What would we do?
Are we
I don't
ready?
know.
Are we all
I
ready?
really don't know what we
Yes,
do.
Is
I'm
Brad,
ready.
is Brad ready?
We would go off on a tangent and never come back
Brad
because
says,
this is
and
the
yes,
only one that brings us
Liga.
back in.
Liga.
Privado.
He's doing it on purpose.
No, that's
No,
what he
he's not.
said.
He actually like enunciated
Oh,
it.
it's
out.
Liga Privada.
Liga Bravada.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, he's
All
talking
right.
about. He's talking about Steve Saka.
The story.
Which
Story,
is part of Foundation.
tell it,
All
go.
right, Nelson Brothers.
Nelson Brothers. Hey.
Charles Nelson was born in July 4th, 1835, a small town in
Independence Day.
Germany, northern Germany. He was the eldest of 6 children whose father, John Philip Nelson, who owned a soap and candle factory, When Charles was 15, his father decided he wanted to move to his family to America for a better life. He sold his soap and candle factory, converted all the family's earthly possessions to gold, and had a special clothing made to hold all of that gold on his person during the journey. In late October of 1850, he gathered his family and boarded the Helena Sloman
Notoriety.
Go.
to set sail
it.
for America.
The boat.
He boarded the boat.
As fate would have it, on November 19th of that year, intense storms and gale force winds sent many of the nearly 180 passengers overboard.
Jeez.
John Philip Nelson was one of those unfortunate souls, and weighed down by the family fortune, he sank directly to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
You think you'd be like, shit, I'm sinking. Let me let go of
It probably
all
happened
this
fast.
gold.
You sink fast, man.
Yeah.
With that much weight. John Philip Nelson. Oh, no, I already said that. Sorry. Luckily, the rest of the family arrived safely in New York, but with only the clothes on their backs, literally. And that's what Charles said at the thing.
Yep.
Like, they had nothing.
They had nothing.
Yeah,
Like, they converted everything.
everything.
Yeah, they literally just had clothes.
So has anyone found the gold?
No, it's still
No,
there.
it's still there. Yeah.
Really?
That's what
But
they were saying.
that's
They
what they were
wanted
saying.
to hire
There's-
someone to go find it.
No, the expedition said they
it's-
knew the area it was, but
It's
it's
just
going
too
to cost like,
expensive.
I don't even remember the price. I wish I could call Charlie.
Dude, let's just rent some scuba gear and freaking get some gold, man.
So I think
I've seen Outer Banks. It's not that hard, dude. These teenagers do it. Let's do it.
Outer.
Okay, back on track.
the story.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get someone's phone number.
Oh,
Might have
that doesn't
worded
sound
that differently.
appropriate.
I'm trying to get Charles, the owner of
Oh,
Nelson Brothers.
How did they? Does it say in their story or their lineage how they made their way to Tennessee? Like, is that part of it?
Yes. I hadn't got there. It's a very long story. Penniless yet determined, Charles and his brother began doing the only thing they knew how to do, making soap and candles. After saving some money, the Nelson family moved west, settling in Cincinnati, Ohio. It was there where Charles, merely 17 years of age, entered the butcher business and acquired himself with a number of fellow craftsmen who educated him in the art of producing and selling distilled spirits, particularly whiskey. Several years later, just before the start of the Civil War, Charles set out for Nashville, seeking a fresh start, and another American dream took tenuous root. He opened a grocery store which flourished from sales of his three best-selling products, coffee, meat, and whiskey. The quality of both his products and service quickly built Charles a reputation that went unmatched in Nashville's merchant circles. His honesty and fair dealings brought him about great prosperity for his business, as well as an elevated social status in the community. Very quickly.
Sorry.
That's how he got to Nashville.
Yes. Let's see. There was not much more about his coffee business and stuff. Charles bought the distillery that was making his whiskey in Greenbrier, Tennessee. So that's where they moved up to Greenbrier. Because he wasn't making it at that point. He was just buying it and selling it in his store.
Gotcha.
So then he bought the distillery in Greenbrier and started that up.
Is that distillery still in use today?
I don't know. I don't believe so.
I don't
no.
believe no,
No,
because
you remember
that's
the
how
story?
he found it. He was there visiting with his brother, and they
Yes,
saw
and
a
his dad,
sign.
right?
Yeah, for like a heritage sign, like
They
a
stopped
national
into
landmark.
they stopped into a gas station.
and they saw it, and they were like, "Oh, that's convenient." And then
like they
did
saw the last
research.
name Nelson, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Whoa, what's all this?"
and they found out it was actually their relatives.
Grandfather.
Oh, so they turned it into a gas station?
No, this
No,
was just
this
a gas
was on the side of
station,
the road.
like in the town.
Yeah.
And there was like like the historical signs on the side of the road.
Oh, yeah, they just had one
They saw a
there.
historical sign that said Nelson's Distillery or something like that.
What was it? Do you know?
No, he saw something that said Charles Nelson, and he's like, "Hey, that's my name."
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And they said like, "Hey, that was Charles Nelson with Greenbrier and all this and the other." And then they were like,
But like, is there something else there now? Is it
Greenbrier's still a very, very small town. It's
No, didn't he say that the distillery was still there? Parts of
maybe the
pieces
building?
of it?
Building's
pieces
still
of it,
there
but
or
not
something?
not the original, like not the completed building. It was just
It's probably not
it's
in
been vacant.
service.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I guess he said they went through it and they found some bottles.
Oh, that'd be
He,
cool.
well, he contacted some local people that were bottle hunters.
Yeah.
And the guy had original bottles.
Of Greenbrier.
Greenbrier.
Which
Oh,
is what they
nice.
mimicked it off of.
And yeah, so their original Greenbrier bottle looks exactly like that one.
Oh, sweet.
And the label and everything.
Oh, so they like copied it entirely.
Yes.
And if you
Yeah.
look at the bottom of the bottle, it has it was like one of the
Old number
original
5.
old number 5 plant, and
Oh.
it's
So
the
there
same
was
thing.
they were like the 5th distillery in Tennessee.
So on the bottom of it. And he
Distillery,
had-
which
he-
was commonly known as Old Number 5 due to the fact that it was a registered distillery number 5 and it was located in the 5th tax district, became the favorite stop of federal regulators and tax inspectors due to the warmth and hospitality.
Notoriety.
I'm dyslexic, so bear with me.
What does your legs have to do with anything? And if you look at the bottom on the bottle,
Dyslexic.
that's where the
Yeah, they're not going to be able to see that.
yeah. Old number 5.
Charles Nelson passed away December 13th, 1891. His wife, Louisa, assumed control of the business, becoming one of the only women of her time to run a distillery. Oh, look at this, dude. This is the original. That's the original bottle.
Yeah, and that's what they had. He was passing one around at the tasting.
Get it.
Got a little glare. And then tip it down. Or maybe, oh, no, I don't know. It's just kind of glary. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Cool. That
So-
looks just like it.
Yeah, that's the original bottle, and then the one looks just like that. In 1909, statewide prohibition was adopted by Tennessee. This forced Louisa to discontinue operations, and Nelson's Greenbrier Distillery closed its doors.
Nice.
All right. You want to hear a little bit more?
Yeah.
I want to try this thing.
Yeah, you guys can try it while I'm talking.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
I just
On a
can't
ho-
shoot it.
His was gone an hour ago.
Did you shoot it?
No, I did not.
On a hot summer day in 2006, Bill Nelson invited his 2 sons, Andy and Charlie, to go see a butcher in Greenbrier, Tennessee. As the 3 men drove to Greenbrier, they recalled the stories that had been passed down to them about a family whiskey business that had been located in the small town. When the trio arrived and started asking questions about the old Nelson distillery, the butcher, Chuck, could hardly contain his excitement. "Look across the street over there," Chuck said. "Your granddaddy built that warehouse." So the warehouse is right across the street.
I'm sorry, what was that? Did you just rub it on your skin and sniff it?
You were
Yeah.
not
Yes,
here.
you're supposed to do that.
That's part of a whiskey tasting.
You're
is you
supposed to
stick
do
your
that.
finger in it, you rub it right here, and then you smell it to try to pull more of the palate out.
What if I
Yes.
wanted to put it on like the inside of my arm?
Because no, so the problem is you have, and especially with this shape too, but a lot of that alcohol scent comes in, and so when you just rub it on your hand, that alcohol scent can kind of go away. You can get the actual smell of. If you had listened to our previous podcast, you would already freaking know this and not sound like an
takes
idiot.
It takes away the acetone smell of
Yes.
No,
alcohol.
that's all I got right now.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if that's just, being around chemicals.
Maybe
for the past
maybe
10
that's
years.
just your hand.
I told you to wash your hands after.
Stop. But yeah, that's nope, smells like rubbing alcohol still.
No, definitely you can
You
pull
also
more out
missed.
of it.
You missed the part where you're supposed to look at the color. You missed the part where you
Oh geez, I've been doing it wrong, huh?
smell this with your mouth
Yep,
open.
I know that. I knew that.
It was funny because the first times we were doing this, these guys were like sticking their nose like down inside the.
Well, you were too.
No,
You didn't
I-
know that. You didn't know to have your mouth open.
I guess
You didn't know to have your mouth open.
I didn't get the acetone smell, so I was doing something different. And you were.
True. Maybe you were.
No, I think that's what it was. I think he had his mouth open a little bit, but he didn't know that
He
that
just
was
never
a thing.
shuts his mouth.
I was
so-
gonna say
Yeah, that's
maybe I
kinda
was
what it
I
is.
was mouth breathing while
Yes, I really like this.
Yeah, well,
This
we
is
liked
the-
it the first time we tried it with Charlie.
and this is the reserve, right?
This is the reserve, so this is going to be 106 proof.
Yes. And
108?
If you add like a splash, this was the one. No, that was Greenbrier. You add a splash of water to it, and it
I
changes
think
it
I
all.
think it was this.
Was it this one?
Yeah.
If you add a little tiny bit of water to it, it completely changes it.
That's not what we're drinking tonight, Warren.
Oh, okay. I was
This
going
is
to say,
Greenbrier.
because this is.
I only have one bottle of the reserve right now, so I didn't want to take it off the shelf.
Gotcha.
Because we're doing flights for $8.
Oh, okay.
So you can get a flight of all 3 of their whiskeys for $8.
It always amazes me. Like, this has got great flavor, but that extra burn from something that has that higher proof is it's unmistakable. Like,
Oh, yeah. So it's basically 108, 107.8.
Oh, okay.
So nose on this, the nose, you're going to get cherry, maple syrup, sweet mint, and cinnamon roll. Any of you get any of that?
Hold on.
Close your eyes and think of those things.
maple, yes.
Close your
Maple,
eyes.
yes,
Close
I
your
agree.
eyes, and I'm going to say cherry. Maple syrup.
Maple syrup is definitely prominent. It's just, there's some sweetness to the reserve.
I want to smell cinnamon roll.
I don't
That's what
smell
I'm trying to
cinnamon
distinguish
roll.
out of here. I'm sticking my nose in.
You're
I'm
like,
like, I need that Cinnabon, baby.
Give me the Cinnabon.
I don't get the cherry.
No.
I don't get the cherry at all. Maybe cinnamon?
No, I would get. I
Maybe.
got the cherry.
I got no cherry.
You got the cherry? Okay.
Yeah, but I don't get anything else.
I don't know.
I would say the maple, yeah, the cherry, yeah.
This is probably why I'm not one of those people that like smells like colognes and stuff and is like, ooh, I can pull this out of it.
Let me try. I'm going to stop talking for a second and drink.
My sniffers.
Yeah, I
Not the
think
greatest in the world.
it's definitely got a kick to it. You
Oh, yeah.
definitely can tell that it's a higher
This would be a
proof.
longer sipping one.
Yes.
You know,
Versus-
you know what's great about this? What episode is this? Like 13, 14?
This is 13.
Sure.
So when we first started doing these podcasts, he would not do this at all. It was straight. It had to be sweet, like Crown vanilla and Coke before he would take a sip of whiskey.
Yeah.
And now he's drinking bourbon.
I know. We've changed his
Legit.
life.
So it's crazy.
This is healthier for you because it's less calories.
And you drink it slower. So what's funny is I was watching TikTok and there's this guy on there and he says trying bourbon every day until it tastes good. And it's funny. So he had Woodford and he tried literally, he's like, oh my God, this is so gross. Like day one. I'm like, there it is, dude. That was me. Fucking give yourself, 6
Acquired
weeks.
taste.
And it makes a huge difference. Yeah, this is great. Which is very surprising. I mean, this is one of the things that I remember not even that long ago. I mean, years and years ago, but not that long ago, maybe 10 years ago, maybe 8. I don't know.
Stop aging yourself.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I'm old, man. And
That does have some bite to it,
it's got
boys.
some
Yeah,
bite.
right here.
It's got some bite.
Shoot it. Oh.
Straight down the.
I don't shoot anything.
You don't own firearms?
And let's be honest about this whole.
No
You don't have a
firearm
camera?
I'm tired of this being a thing with me shooting things. All that happened was we were at a cigar bar in Pittsburgh,
Yes.
You tell the story every time you're on.
and he got me a Macallan 18.
But it changes every time. Okay.
And all I did was I couldn't put the damn thing down. It was good.
It hasn't
So I-
changed. It has not changed. He tells the same
I
story.
kept sipping on it, and then he gave me shit, and it's been a thing for. I mean, Pittsburgh was what
2 months ago.
January,
Yeah.
January
the very
6th.
beginning.
Yeah, almost 2 months ago. It's been a while. And you still get shit for it.
Yeah. And guess what? If you gave me if I had Macallan 18 from
It'd
here
be
right
gone.
now,
It should be gone.
You know what I had to do because he was shooting that, and I was like, I'm not buying him anything else expensive.
Yeah.
I bought a $500 bottle of wine instead,
Nice.
and then you shot that.
and then he didn't drink it, and I was like, yeah, bitch. Don't
Wine's
drink
good.
Don't drink my good wine.
I had a glass of that wine. It
That
was good.
Very good. It was very good. I actually liked it so much. I was at another restaurant a couple weeks ago with my family members, and I bought a bottle for us.
I thought it was funny that I had never seen much for like tequila here before.
Yeah, I brought 1942. And
Yeah, the 1942. That is it. Don Julio.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
And I wouldn't have even known that if you hadn't told me that night we were at that cigar bar.
Oh, with those guys.
Yeah, because they were just bottle after bottle with
Yeah, with like
Orange juice and-
$800 a bottle.
yeah,
Bottle service for 1942 was like $800.
Wow.
and they brought multiple
Yeah.
bottles over.
You didn't go for the 818.
No, too much vanilla.
That's what I'm telling you.
Well,
Speaking
what do you guys
of-
think of the pairing on this?
Between these two,
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, between the cigar and the alcohol?
Yeah. What are your thoughts,
I
Kelly?
can't tell you.
So, yeah.
There's like a little pepperiness, not
There's-
much.
Well, I like the spice and the pepper, and I think that's great. It's something like, okay, yeah, put that down for a minute, have some nice conversation, and then, you know, take a sip out of this, and it's like, that's a great pairing. I would say, yeah. Do you want me to give it a rating?
No, Nelson Brothers Reserve isn't expensive either here.
No.
I don't think it's
26 or 30 something?
For a bottle?
No, it's more than that.
It's more than that.
No,
like
because I just brought the
59.
Greenbrier for.
Greenbrier's less expensive. The Reserve's like 59.
Oh,
or
it
something.
wasn't at the liquor store when I was there.
No.
It was just the Greenbrier
Yeah,
that was
correct.
there.
So I think like I said, there's more pepper that comes out throughout the smoke.
As I'm getting further down, I'm getting more pepper for sure.
Right.
I agree with you both.
If you were to start this and start like we waited a good like halfway through the cigar to start drinking the reserve. But if you were to start this with the reserve, that sweetness that we were getting earlier, that's not as prominent now, would probably pair well with a stronger proof alcohol like the reserve is. Because you get some of that sweetness with this, then you go back to the reserve, which isn't as sweet, and it's got that burn. So I feel like that
I get the maple syrup right on the front and then the burn.
for the reserve, or
Yeah, for the Reserve.
no, I'm just yeah, but
Yeah,
like that.
But I'm agreeing with you. It would pair well.
I do think it would be a good pairing, good combo, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I've actually been really like, I know we've gotten some comments about, you know, Olek or whatever it was.
Olmec.
But Charter Oak's been one of the surprises for me doing this podcast.
That it was that good.
I didn't think, like, when he said Charter Oak, I was like, oh, that's one of your lower end things. And it really, they've stood out to me as pretty good cigars. Like, I would recommend this to anybody that wanted to try a cigar.
See up on the palate, they say caramel, allspice, cherry, and hazelnut.
For this.
Yeah, for this.
On the palate, really?
Yeah. Caramel,
Caramel.
allspice.
I feel like almost every bourbon has that caramel
Every
taste.
bourbon
It's
whiskey,
like
it's always going to say
it's
caramel.
like the earthy.
That's
it's
just
what it is.
because the way they make it, that's just what you're going to get.
do
But
we know what the
allspice
mash bill
cherry,
is?
I
Not
don't
to
know
throw
the
you off.
I don't know the exact one. It just says corn, rye, malted barley.
Well, yeah, that's
It's warm, polite on the
bourbon.
nose with scents of root beer, sandalwood, and baked apple. The flavors are delectable,
baked apple.
from nutty oat and peach blossom to ginger. What the fucking peach blossom?
You've never had peach
Who
blossom?
have you eaten peach blossom?
all the time.
All the
Yeah.
time. You
All
just
the
go up
time.
to a fucking peach tree and you eat a peach blossom.
I usually get it as a topping on my pizza.
Where the fuck do these people get this?
No man.
Like, who do you hire
I know.
as a flavor person that says, "Yep, that one's definitely peach blossom"?
That guy that we saw on that TikTok that I sent you, where he literally, there was like 6 or 7 wine bottles in a row, and he tried each one, and not only knew exactly what wine it was, but what year it was
In the
from,
region.
in the
Wow.
region that it was grown
It
in.
was the craziest thing in the world.
The guy knew it all.
What does he do for a living?
Well,
That's what
that.
he does.
Well, he better get them all.
He won like sommelier. What is it?
Sommelier.
Sommelier.
Yeah,
no,
sommelier.
Is that it?
There's-
Sommelier of
Yes.
the year.
there's really something to like having your sense of smell with your sense of taste. Like if you have
Yeah.
both of those together, you can do really well with stuff like that. But like, I can't smell shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. You can taste though.
Spice.
I usually have a pretty good like taste palette, but like as far as when you guys have me smell something, I'm like, it smells like bourbon. Like, trying to pull out cherry or
Yeah. Anything more than just the basic flavors is difficult. I agree. But
Nope, I definitely did not get peach blossom there.
no?
Oh man.
When was the last time you had peach blossom?
I got
though?
apple blossom though.
I will say the further I go into the
Apple blossom.
into the reserve, the more
Apple blossom jeans.
Boots with the fur?
With the fur.
With the fur.
there's something wrong with y'all.
I saw you dance to that, so you can't tell me there's something wrong with us.
Yeah, at the Nooch.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, how many drinks was I deep?
How many
when it
how many
happened?
apple blossom drinks did he
I
go
don't
through?
think you had any.
What?
I think you were working that night.
All right, here's a good one. Here's a good one. I said I was going to do this, but I didn't. Notes of saddle leather.
Oh my God, shut up.
You've never had that?
Now I got to bring in a fucking horse saddle?
You have to, because it's not just normal leather.
No, it's
saddle leather, which is way different than any other leather.
And who's riding it? You or a female?
Hold on, let me try my belt here.
Well, what are you doing? Why are you taking your belt off, man? Wrong side,
I'm
first
gonna
off.
eat it.
You didn't ride that, hopefully.
He's been riding it all day.
Hopefully the camera's not on.
Take a good old
No, I
college,
can't do that
college
anymore. The board is dead. Why you're actually tasting it?
Well, you know what they say,
Here,
bites
I'm
of
gonna-
leather, and then...
Yeah, pull it. Just
Oh, there you go.
All right. That's
Let's
that's
get
happening.
let's get a scale on
It's
that.
very thick.
1 out of 10?
that's what she said.
It's gonna,
Sorry. Good thing we're not on TikTok.
Let's get a rating on that one.
Yeah,
don't get
what-
a lot of leather flavor. Is this
There's
real
people
leather?
looking at
It's
you
probably-
right now.
yeah, it probably
what
has-
is he doing?
Nope. Don't get anything.
No,
It's real
is
leather.
It is real leather. I don't doubt that, but I'm sure it's gone through some sort of like curing process that maybe makes the flavor a little bit different than a saddle would.
Should we
I figured give it a shot.
should we call Emma for the vodka? Did we ever actually do a rating on the whiskey itself?
No,
The
Not
bourbon?
yet.
Not yet.
getting
We're
there.
still talking about it. We're talking about
What's
the
your problem?
flavors. Why are you
What?
trying to rush us?
Do you want to try my belt?
I don't want to chew on your belt.
All right. You never know.
All right.
I know that's why you.
Uh,
No, whatever. Sorry.
what?
Honestly, I'm gonna rate this high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna be very surprised.
Okay.
I mean, like, extremely surprised.
Well, don't hold back. Let's hear it.
No, I want to wait for everyone else.
Oh,
I want to see if
We're gonna
Josh
start over at
copies me
Gil?
again. Josh, I'm unagiing you right now.
Unagi.
Did you get it? You got my score?
I'm gonna pair it right there, the same as I paired right there as I rated the cigar, 7.8.
Okay.
I did enjoy it. I do like the burn. I like the sweetness. I like the complexity of the flavors. I think there are better bourbons out there, but there's nothing wrong with, like, what's their bottle of reserve cost? $60.
Yeah.
As far as price point goes, with
It's pretty good.
yeah, I mean, it's $60 for a bottle of bourbon that's got a flavor like that and a burn like that is, hey, I'll take it. I would go looking for this.
Oh.
You guys all know this. I'm Blanton's Buffalo Trace and all that stuff, but
I thought you
did
were a Jack
really-
man.
I do like Jack and Coke if I'm just roughing it. But as far as like something I would sip on, I would definitely sip on this. So 7.8 for me is pretty high for a bourbon.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big Pappy and Coke guy.
I am gonna.
Yeah.
Would you slap him
You
for
just
me?
need to leave.
Pappy and Coke? What the fuck is that?
That's someone.
I
who
heard it's on
doesn't
special for
care.
2,700
it's-
points. You
yeah.
can get a Pappy and Coke.
Yeah, you just got to save up 2,700 points, and that might be what I do just to piss you off.
No, whatever.
video. Love it.
If you ever had a bartender that served a Pappy and Coke, I would expect you to fire them on the spot.
But I am that petty that's something I would do.
Then you would get someone fired because
I believe that would happen.
But going back to this, like me
Yeah.
personally,
you personally.
I'm giving it a 9.
Wow.
It's good.
would you give it a point something?
No, he won't.
0.0.
There you go.
0.1, 0.2.
No, a 9. No, Pappy's is like a 9.7. 10.
Can you give it like an 8.9
No, it's a 9.
and a half?
8.97.
And round
It's
it
a
to 9?
It's a 9 flat because I write my own rules and I'm not a sheep.
Well, you
Or maybe you're just not complex enough to give it a point something.
that's
Or
where I
maybe
was
I'm
gonna
just,
go.
you know,
Didn't-
I
All right,
like
so
to
you-
stick to the KISS method.
You give it a 9.
A 9.
You give it a 9. Gotcha.
Definitely
This is something like
capitalize that second S.
with the fact that I couldn't find it at the liquor store when I was there, I was like, dang. But I did get the Greenbrier. I did get that one.
Okay.
What about you, Josh? What do you got?
Warren, what do you rate it?
I see what you were doing there. I was
I saw
gonna
you
let it go
waiting.
through
I saw you waiting.
and see what was gonna happen.
Nope, not fucking forgetting this week.
All right. Well, I'm going to go a little bit lower than everyone else has been going. Me personally, I'm going 7.6. It's great. It's great. I think there's better. I do like the bite on the end. There is flavor complexity to
That's the
it.
part I didn't think you were gonna like was the bite.
Was the bite, and that's why it's down to a 7.6.
I will tell you one thing. For a high proof whiskey, this has the most flavor out of any other one I've ever tasted.
Yes. And I feel like I'm giving it a high score for being such a high proof whiskey. Like, here's the thing. We came off some like really nice high proof smooth whiskeys in this podcast. This one doesn't have that same smoothness, not even close. If you're not like a bourbon whiskey drinker, don't even pick up this bottle.
Smooth as in what?
Smooth as in
Like no bite?
No bite, yes. So we've had we've had like really high proof with like lower bites. This is
Like, so
probably one of the bitiest ones we've had on the show.
Yeah, I will tell you why. Some of the high proof stuff we've had has been aged in wine casks.
Yes, that makes sense.
This is not aged in wine casks.
Yeah, so it's a lot harsher, and that's
There's
why.
there's no other elements covering up that alcohol.
I actually had this in in an old fashioned earlier, and that's exactly what I told you. Is I felt more of that chest burn, and I don't usually get that in an old fashioned because
Not
they're
usually.
sweeter.
Yeah, correct.
Did I have this in an old fashioned?
yes, you did.
I did. I feel.
What
the
are your
same way.
thoughts?
Exactly
Same
what
thing.
he said. Exactly what he said.
But I think that's perfect for an old fashioned because an old fashioned is so sweet
yes,
that burn on the end of that is what makes it a good old fashioned.
Balance out
I
the
agree.
citrus.
I will say that the old fashioned was a little sweet, but again, it was nice to have this counteract to it.
Yeah.
So, but again, you shouldn't have to mix it to.
I actually heard somebody here tonight order an old fashioned. He ordered the same thing I did, and then he said, "Don't put any sugar in it."
Ooh, that's a good idea.
So I wonder what that would, as far as changing the flavor palette of an old fashioned without the sugar would do.
That
for
might be
something
good.
with a
Try it next
I'll
week.
try that
higher
next.
proof.
Yeah. I'll try that later
So
tonight.
you're at
and report on it.
7.6?
I'm at 7.6. Hey, sorry.
That's a good score for you.
It is.
No, that's
it
a
is.
great score for you.
Well, and that's the thing. Like you say it's low. My scores are low. Like I have a very
love this
high
pairing.
ceiling. So,
I got a feeling we're going to have a shocker coming in here from the CEO.
uh-oh.
Yeah.
Getting ready.
Yeah,
What is
I
that? Is
really
that the
enjoy this.
shocker?
Look at this. I'm finished mine before all of you. And
There's
this-
still some in there.
Maybe not Gil, but like I never
Maybe not the shooter. Shooter
never-
Miguel over here. Oh, shit, that works.
Gil.
Oh, that's the new nickname.
Shooter Miguel. I would do it, but the board doesn't work. Ah, wah, wah, wah.
We're going to stick with that. That's going to be the new
Everyone's like probably like, what the fuck are they doing?
Shooter Miguel right
Shooter
there.
Miguel.
All right.
There it is.
Oh my god.
Happy Gilmore reference if you don't get it.
You almost look like him too.
Oh, shit.
I'll take that. That's a compliment.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's your new nickname. I love it.
You play golf as good as him
Here we
too.
go. Do you?
I'm actually
He used to be a
pretty
very good
decent
golfer. Yeah.
Really?
All right, so
Oh,
let me get
wow.
back here. All right, one of my favorite bourbons we've tasted so far
This one.
in my entire place.
This one.
Yes,
You've had
Wow.
you've had Pappy.
yes, one of my favorites.
Okay.
This is one of my favorites.
Okay.
I don't know. I've probably drank 200 different bourbons in my life,
You're killing us.
respectably. 8.7.
Wow.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
If these mics weren't like hardwired connected into these, you could drop one right now.
I know I
on
could.
that.
I wouldn't want to do it.
No.
8.7,
Well, you can
really?
drop that one.
Yeah.
That one's a fucking
What is
piece of
it?
shit.
What is it? Is it the sweetness that you get from the flavor and the burn that
And
you
the
get
burn afterwards, I do
It's
like
just
that.
so complex. You get a little of
Yes.
everything without anything. Nothing's covered up in this bourbon.
Yeah.
it's
Agreed.
straight bourbon. It's absolutely delicious. It's
Yep.
sweetness. It's got bite. It's got flavors. Granted, we can't taste any of those peach blossoms. but
Correction.
yeah.
You can't taste them.
It's delicious.
Now,
If you are a whiskey drinker and you haven't had this, go find it immediately.
if you're not a whiskey drinker and you're just learning,
Do
This
not
is
drink
not
this
your drink.
unless you want to make
No.
a really bad face and have everyone make fun of you.
Yes.
You know, like that face, like when people are trying stuff, like whoa.
The lemon face.
Yeah. That's what people would do with this.
Yes. Lemon face. Absolutely. Yeah. What am I doing?
can you do it when will you zoom in so we can
Oh yeah.
we see the
Hold
lemon
on.
face
This
on?
is the lemon face. You just You take a.
We'll
You
just
take
do a
it.
sip.
and
This is a new whiskey drinker trying.
brand new. Oh,
Trying high proof.
Pinky up.
Pinky up, yep. Like
Pinky
you're
up.
drinking
Oh,
tea.
you got to pinky up.
Yep, there he goes. Yep.
Did you just do a disturb cover?
Let me get my palate cleanser going.
All right.
Yeah, no, it's really good. I gotta find it.
So a 9.0
8.7.
or 9.0
8.7.
87
76.
76, 78.
78.
Oh, let me do the total. Let's do that.
8.7 for me is very high.
For you, yeah.
Anything
Oh,
closer
yeah,
to
that's
that. Woodford
huge.
was 8.2. Gentleman Jack was 8.3.
I was gonna say you're.
This is in a
I
totally
feel like-
different ball playing
I
field.
feel like your base for good, like what you consider good, is 8. Like above 8. I know. You'll
I'd say
still
7-8 is like the average.
Okay,
for me.
but let's just say 8,
All
just
right.
to do an even number.
Yep.
Whereas I feel like that same exact place for me is 7.
Did you just say now we can do even numbers?
That's what I was thinking, but
All
whatever.
right, well, let me go
No.
right back to this.
We're not
How
doing
are you
even-
gonna
no.
come at me sideways
This
saying
fucking
like,
guy.
"Oh, can you give me a point
This
something?"
guy.
And you're like, "Oh, we'll
This
just keep it
guy.
an even number."
That was me.
Let's just do it. No, it was him.
It was him too.
For the explanation of a base,
And for
you
the
can
record.
start with an even number for your base.
I even tried to make my base 7.8.
Oh my God, dude.
And he said, "No, let's make it 8."
Well, it's a grand total for the average is an 8.2.
Nobody
7.
cares.
Great whiskey. No
Nobody
one cares.
cares what you're saying.
Yeah, just stop talking.
Yeah, please just leave right now. We're done.
So-
No, we're not done because we're moving on.
We
I
are
was gonna
moving
say
on.
I just motioned it to the bartender to bring over the vodka for
Yeah,
the.
and when she gets here, make
Because
sure to
what are we doing?
ask for Grey Goose as well.
So both.
Well, we're gonna do Grey Goose after.
Okay.
What are you
Well,
doing?
this
to
is
me?
supposed to be.
Oh wait, do you want it? You're saying Grey Goose straight versus?
Yes.
Oh, you got to put it in there. Let me taste it and see if I can guess.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, please bring us
Yeah,
the
Emma, we
Smirnoff. So for people that have no idea what we're doing, because we've talked about this 900 times, but no one on the podcast has a fucking clue. Let me clue you in here.
Little glasses.
We have Smirnoff.
Why don't you turn a camera to it?
Yeah.
Josh, you gotta unscrew that thing a little bit. No, Josh. Yeah. That'll loosen it up. Unscrew it more.
Loosen it up a little bit.
Yeah, there you go.
Tickle.
You can turn everything. Yeah, everything will turn with that. There you go.
There. Okay. All right. I don't know. There's no reason to do this. I could just hold the freaking bottle. But yes. Okay.
Well, I mean, so people can see you pouring it in.
Oh yes. So what we're gonna do?
What am I working? Who am I working
Who
with?
are you working with?
Listen,
You're working with whole
some of
numbers
us
right
didn't-
now.
Didn't completely go to college.
I
okay?
did math for Marines.
All right.
Okay.
Some of us took the easy way out in the beginning.
Not only did I do math for Marines, but I copied off the best person that knows
That's
math.
right. That's right.
All right. So we have Smirnoff. We have a Brita. We're pouring Smirnoff into
has
the
been
Brita, and we're gonna see if it tastes better or worse than the Grey Goose. That's it. Pretty easy. Let me switch over.
So I'm being told Britas don't necessarily take out bacteria; they filter out chemicals and sediment.
They don't. I read that. So yeah, if you're like on an island and there's parasites and you're like, oh shit, I brought my Brita with me. No.
I mean, I still probably would.
You guys on that camera?
We are on that camera. There it is. And
There's
don't worry
something
about that.
goes.
All right, here we go.
Wow, that was fast.
Wow, that goes right through.
I'd do like a.
You
is
put the
that
filter in there, right?
10 count.
Yeah, there's a
8
filter
count.
in there, Gil.
There is like, because that is like running through it. All right, well. All right.
I don't know what
You can
song
pour
goes
it.
with that.
Camera is not on you while you put your belt back on. No, it's on this. We're zoomed in here. All right.
Split screen.
No split screen. Dude, the board died. I'm nothing right now. Literally, it's frustrating because like it's the computer, it's the board, it's the mic, it's always something technical. We just want to talk to you guys about freaking cigars and whiskey. And apparently this mystery shit.
Okay.
I'm passing this over to you.
No, he's gonna try his. We're at the same time.
Take a guess. Don't tell me which one's which. I didn't
Wait,
see
what's happening?
We don't
see it.
Why do I have two?
Kelly.
Oh, you got to pass it down.
Kelly,
Puff,
we
puff,
don't
pass.
have a third. We don't have a fifth one, so you can try it side by side.
Oh, okay.
Want me to go get one?
It's up to you.
Wait, hold on.
I don't know what this is.
I thought we were trying this. And
No,
then
you're gonna
we
have
were
to mix it up
try-
then.
No, we are, but I want him to try.
To see if I can blatantly tell
Oh,
right off the bat.
yeah. Go grab another one. Give me your.
And so you can mix
glass,
them up so I don't
and
know.
we'll mix them up.
Because I got it last time.
Are you a straight?
You did.
Are you a vodka drinker? Because I've never noted you to be a vodka guy.
Oh, I'll get it.
I think you'll get it, but not for the reason.
I'll get it. I'll get it. Don't,
Not for
don't,
the
don't give me any
reason
hints.
that I think you'll get it. Yeah, I don't want to give anything away yet, so let's go ahead, Gil, if you want to go ahead and. I guess I can call you
CEO
shooter.
has it.
Okay.
Shooter.
Shooter. Yeah. I don't know. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right. Open your hands.
Open your hands. I'll be over in 1 second.
All right. Now, can I remember which is which? Yes.
Do you guys remember which is which?
I do.
Yes.
He knows.
You know.
I know.
How'd I do on the pour?
Don't be looking at him. What are
you talking-
man?
Why can't he look at him?
What? I
What are
guess
you
can
talking about?
Look, I guess you can look at him.
Do you see any difference? No?
I would say this one's dirtier.
Oh,
Dirtier?
you're dirtier. Okay.
Oh, look at his
What the
face.
Here, hold on. I want to try that.
I don't like vodka.
That's Brita. This one's Brita.
I want to try that.
That one is the Brita.
100% correct.
Oh, 2 for 2. You want to know how I knew?
It looks aerated.
How did
No,
you know?
well, this is the dirtier one, believe it or not.
No, I don't think it's dirty. I think it's got air in it from
dirty
going
through the Brita. Oh, aerated through
you
the Brita?
can-
Maybe.
It tastes like water.
That's what I. So
No,
that's
it
what I was
does
saying.
not.
So yes,
I swear on my life.
1,000%.
Wow.
I tried it and I looked at Gil
Try
and I
it.
was like, holy
I don't
shit!
like vodka. I was actually semi-worried
That
about this.
tastes like water. Try it.
Drink
Dude,
that,
it's-
and you're gonna be.
It's fucking like look,
It's
okay.
water.
Look here. Well, hold on.
You
on.
guys are fucking with
hold
me.
on.
I swear on
You
my
guys are
life.
fucking with me.
Wait. So I'm doing close up here.
Here's
here it
the-
is. Look at how much is in there. Boom. Water. Fucking water.
Try it.
You guys are fucking with me.
That is insane.
one's
That's
which?
actually pretty.
That
That's
is
crazy.
The Grey Goose.
I really was not
That
expecting
is dangerous AF.
Grey Goose is pretty good.
Grey Goose is
It
pretty
is.
good.
That's
Not
why I
gonna
was
lie.
like,
Grey
okay.
Goose is pretty good.
I was like, okay, but wait until you try that one. You're like, there's no way.
Yeah, you're like, wait.
You're gonna be surprised.
Yes.
Right?
What the fuck?
Right? Crazy.
Dude.
You should have the. You should have the bartender do it.
Yeah, bartender should just put everything through the Brita. If someone orders something mixed with
Pour
something.
me straight Smirnoff. Let's see how this is.
That tastes like water. There's no bite. There's no. Does it catch fire? No.
It will still catch fire.
I mean, it's not. Smirnoff's not high enough proof to catch fire anyway.
You don't think so?
Anything is.
It could catch fire.
Anything
Hell
is
yeah.
when you start burning off the water. Believe me.
Yeah.
Can I just real quick?
Do you have an empty
Is that
glass?
gonna? I don't want to. Is it gonna ruin your glass?
What?
If
What are
I
you trying to do?
see if it catches fire, is that the original?
Oh, you want to try to make it catch fire?
No, don't burn it, please.
Oh, it even smells different.
Yeah, it does. Honestly, Smirnoff is actually fairly good because it doesn't taste bad, But it's way different.
Way different. You can definitely taste it.
Yeah, you can tell.
100%.
This one you can taste. It has taste other than the water pure taste.
Yeah.
I want to know if it changes the alcohol content.
How can we
can't.
check that?
What do you mean it can't? Why not?
That's crazy.
No, I don't think it can though, because if you look at these things and they're like 9 times charcoal filtered potato vodka or whatever, and it's still the same proof.
Potato vodka.
The only way to change alcohol content is to add more water to it.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah.
I never knew that.
Because you're diluting it.
This says 10 times filtered, and it still has a fucking bite to it.
Now
We
it's
put it
11
through
times.
the Brita one time, and this shit tastes like water.
I wish I had cheaper vodka here.
That's kind of crazy. You have cheaper vodka. Come on.
Not than Smirnoff. That's my
Really?
well. Yes.
That's your well?
Yeah.
Listeners, if you want, I mean, that's a good well.
There's no nooch well.
I could try to get Isaac to come here.
There's got to be
That
something
is
in a plastic
insane.
bottle.
He's in Brat.
Yeah.
That's absolutely insane.
Yeah, I don't like vodka at all. I'm not
That was like a
vodka
quick,
guy.
that's water. That's Brita.
I could send her.
Yeah, I mean, it's
could,
so
but, I
fucking
mean-
different.
That's already waterish.
I've never had it.
What?
Granite State vodka.
Oh. No, I think we're
Have
good.
you had it straight?
No, but who has?
But who has? No one.
That's
I hope.
crazy.
That is, I will agree with you. And I was going into this because I've distilled liquor before. I've distilled alcohol. I was not expecting that to happen.
Yeah, I wasn't
Because
either.
the only way to remove like contaminants like that is to keep distilling it. So like you take what you've distilled and then you put it back in the pot and then you distill it again.
It almost makes me want to try bourbon next week.
Through this, we can do it right now.
Yeah, clean it out.
Let's do it next week.
Let's do it next week. Let's
we'll do it next
have
week.
something for the show.
We'll do
I like
Evan
that.
Williams.
Yeah, instead of doing some mystery alcohols, let's do a couple episodes where we just put shit through the Brita.
Cognac.
Pappy?
Oh my god!
All right. Louis the 14th.
All right, Louis. Fuck it.
Through the
Fuck
fucking
it.
Brita.
Louis through the Brita. What does it taste like?
Louis the 14th is $4,300
That's it?
a bottle.
Yeah,
That's it.
Retail.
retail. Yeah, if you want to actually get it, add a zero.
Secondhand is-
How much is that a pour?
What?
Too much.
It's gonna be right around $300-$400.
Yeah, typically I would say you go in and it's about 500, but depending
Is it?
on the bar.
That's so crazy to me that people pay that.
That's like Boston
That is
prices,
so
though.
crazy to me that people pay that.
Yeah.
Like I can just get Jameson and be fine.
$500
but-
$537 is what it would cost here. That's what I would charge for.
Oh,
it.
wow. Yeah. So,
That's an ounce and a half, though.
okay.
Where usually when you buy it,
Typically
you get
an ounce,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
If I got promoted again, probably.
so $180. No, sorry. Hold
No,
on.
that seems way low. I'll buy
Sorry.
those all day. Let's go. All right, you heard it here. If you want Louis, $180 an ounce.
$360.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It just
$360.
got a little more expensive.
Damn, I almost gave that away.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. Well,
I don't know. I'd rather pay.
can you
that.
even buy it though?
What's a 1.5 ounce pour for the reserve here for
The reserve here, which one?
Nelson.
Nelson? Reserve.
Nelson is a 2 ounce pour, and it should be
15, $20.
It's going to be like maybe 12.
So there is one thing I want to do. Can we have her? I want to do this tonight. Maybe clean that out. No, I mean, it doesn't have to be that clean, but I want to put the 818 through here and see what it tastes like.
All right, let's do 818.
Because typically the type of person that's going to order an
Josh, do
818,
you want to go rinse that out with water? And
Yeah, I can.
the typical person that's going to order an 818 is going to be someone that's not, they're trying not to taste the alcohol. They're trying to drink a drink and get drunk and not have to like wince their way through it. So I'm just curious, like maybe bring a Brita, and like you were saying, they have those Brita like
Just bring it
cups.
with you to the
Bring your Brita cup, not like this
restaurant?
whole big old thing.
No, it's like a water bottle.
But it's like a water bottle. Bring a Brita
yeah.
water bottle and put it in there. And maybe that's your go-to. I mean, obviously they're going to, if you're walking in with a water bottle, but if you show that it's empty, you're like, hey, it's empty. I'm just, I'm going to order a drink and pour it through here. I wonder what a full drink would taste like through it, like mixed, pre-mixed already. We can do this in future episodes, but I'm just saying, like make an old fashioned and then put it through this. And what does it taste like?
Brita old
A
fashioned.
Brita old fashioned. Like, I'm curious.
Hey, something to try.
Brita old fashioned, no sugar.
Gives us more content.
We should
Hey.
make T-shirts that say Pappy and Coke on it.
I'll make them.
I'll buy one. I love a good shirt.
It'll have Stogies and Spirits podcast,
Yeah.
and it'll say we only drink Pappy and Coke.
There it is.
Yeah.
We got to do some
We get
merch.
Shooter McGavin, Pappy's and
Shooter
Coke.
McGill.
Shooter
Or
McGill.
Yeah, Shooter McGill.
Yeah.
Pappy's and Coke.
Shooter. It'll say like
I
Shooter
mean, Shooter
McGill.
McGavin's from the show, but
It'll say Shooter McGill.
Shooter
I shoot
McGill would be
everything.
funny.
I shoot everything.
Yeah. Yes.
Shooter McGill. I shoot everything.
And then have someone like golfing, maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Or like golfing, but then have the ball be like a shot glass.
Oh, I
Ooh,
like
listen,
it.
hey,
Look at this.
here we go. We're-
Coming up with this is
Yeah.
you guys are on the inside
Inside track.
inside track of the
Yeah, Pappy's and Coke.
Stogies and Spirits.
Stogies
merch.
and Spirits merch meeting.
Yeah, get them made over here at
Yeah, right on like Bulldog or
Beasties?
Beasties,
yeah.
yeah. Shooter McGill. I shoot everything.
There it is.
And just a picture of his face.
His ugly face.
Brad wants to know if we're talking about the 18 or the 23 Pappy. Obviously, the 23.
23 Pappies.
I only have the 23.
That's the joke. Is the 23
Wait.
Pappy and Coke?
Is that water or is that
Is
818?
this is the A1A, right?
Because
No way.
I
What
tried
color
the
is it?
Pappies and I asked for it in Coke, and I thought everyone was gonna kill me.
You boys have fun with this one.
No,
You don't like tequila?
No.
no, I can't do tequila.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Why are you such a girl? Give me some tequila.
we've
baby.
talked about this.
If you want me to fight your patrons, then you can have me drink tequila.
You can tell them to quiet down.
No, if I drink that, it'll turn into a lot more vulgar than.
That's way more clear than I thought it was going to be.
So off the smell, I get literally nothing. Nothing. Like
I get
no,
nothing.
there's nothing. It smells like water. I'm
Smell it.
scared.
Kelly, smell it. Just smell it, Kelly. You're not going to get drunk from smelling it.
It's not that.
You're not going to fight
Dude,
someone from smelling it.
This is ridiculous.
There's no smell to it.
Smell it. Smell it.
There might be water still in the filter, though.
Can you guys smell it?
Was there water in the filter?
No, I had cleaned it.
This
Like cleared it.
is water. This is water. I feel like a little bit out of aftertaste of something like very, very so small, but it's not bad. Maybe like a little bit of vanilla because there's so much
Don't.
vanilla in this thing.
Here's the problem with this.
There's no way. There had to have been water in that filter because this tastes like water.
It's water.
There's no water in the filter. I made sure of that.
Well, there had to be
insane.
something. Josh, this tastes like
I can't.
Kelly. I'm telling you, there's no alcohol.
They won't try it.
I'm
They won't do
100
it.
Just believe me. Seriously, try it, Josh. 100%. I will not. I'm not steering you wrong.
That's water, dude.
I wasn't lying.
It's water.
Here's the problem with
It's
this.
water.
Though, is like, especially when I'm thinking about like what I said earlier about trying to put bourbon through it. You're ruining whatever the palate of the alcohol is supposed to be.
Oh,
But that's the
absolutely.
point. That's what
and that's
this-
why I got
yeah.
818 because I said that the whole purpose of somebody that is going to drink 818 is they want to get drunk without having to taste the alcohol.
Crazy.
This is ridiculous.
That's crazy.
absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I
How
don't
is
even-
this?
that's-
How is this even possible? Like,
We need a scientist.
yeah.
Hank Green, if Hank Green is out
No,
there
you know
watching
who we
my
need?
podcast,
You know who we need?
Bill Nye.
Giacomo.
Giacomo.
He might know.
He's a fucking genius. That
is a
guy's
genius.
smart as shit.
Yeah, smarter
He's
than
like an
us.
engineer.
Chemical engineer.
Yeah. These are chemicals.
These are chemicals.
You should know that.
Giacomo, if you're listening to us,
Giacomo, please.
message me.
Yes. Why does this taste like
this guy?
water? Mike Giacomo, he's a guest on the show.
Oh, is it the one with the mustache?
No. Oh, I don't know.
Did you say
I
that
don't think he
because
has a
his name is
mustache.
Giacomo?
Is he French?
I don't know what he is, actually.
This was like a couple weeks back, right?
A couple weeks back,
Like 3, 4? No, I was 3. So 4?
he was.
Maybe it filters out the alcohol. It shouldn't.
I mean, here's the thing that I don't
shouldn't,
get. When Smirnoff says 10 times filtered, how does Brita 1 time filtered just clear it all out.
I would say because it's probably like the charcoal filter, and this is not a charcoal filter, or is it?
It is.
Where's the
It's definitely a
package? Where's the
charcoal
package?
filter.
In the trash.
They're all charcoal filters. But that's what I mean. They
That's
say
crazy.
charcoal filtered. Like I've bought that plastic bottle that says charcoal filtered vodka, and it tastes like ass. Not that I know what ass tastes like. But
I was about
I'm
to
just
say,
saying,
can
I'm just
elaborate,
saying,
please.
It tastes like
What does the forbidden starfish look like?
tastes like peach.
Stop
Like
it.
it tastes like
Stop it. Or you're never coming on
I
again.
did.
Oh, Josh, by the way, reserve is $11 here for a 2-ounce pour
Oh, for a 2 ounce.
Yeah,
That's
that
not
would
bad at all.
I would definitely buy that as far as like
for $11.
$11. Yeah,
Yeah.
That, in my opinion, the taste of that and
the
everything
price,
you get with
yeah.
that's a perfect thing for a cigar bar.
I still can't
Yeah,
believe
that's
that's
crazy.
happened with that.
It's water.
I honestly
water.
wonder what the like we had it neat, and I like my stuff on the rocks. So as good as that was neat, how much better would it be
Adding some water a little bit,
on the rocks,
some chill to it.
or in this case on the,
The
rock?
water, like
The rock on a
the
big
Brita
rock.
filter stuff on the rocks.
No. The
reserve,
Oh,
whiskey.
a little whiskey.
There's got to be a reason this happens. I
This is
read about it.
absolutely
and
insane.
I read about it, and people said it wouldn't work.
Well, the people are wrong.
Definitely wrong.
Why does
already
alcohol lose its bite after?
Josh, did you put water?
filtered
Did you put water through this before we put Smirnoff,
through a?
or was the first thing you put through it Smirnoff
Originally, I cleaned it through,
with
but
water?
it sat there forever and didn't drip anything. And then we put Smirnoff through it.
So here's what it says. It says, well, hold on, this is like the middle of a thing. Many TikTok users have claimed pouring cheap vodka through a Brita filter can make liquor taste like water, but how does the trend actually work? And then there's like a bunch of videos. So
A Brita filter will not filter or change the chemical composition of a drink's alcoholic content. Instead, a Brita filter, also known as activated carbon filter, works by cutting chlorine taste and odor from tap water. This is why the strong smell and bad taste of cheap vodka is gone after being run through the filter.
yeah. And apparently they did this on Mythbusters as well, so it's not anything
Yeah, but they
new.
busted it.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
really?
Yes.
Really?
That's cap.
I'll be transparent with this. I had the bartender try it,
Yeah.
and she said the flavor was still there, just not as much bite.
I agree. I did.
So-
There was still a little vodka flavor to
Well,
it.
and that's what I said. I said you can still taste a little bit of the vanilla.
But this 818 going through?
No, that's what I mean. On the 818, I feel like there's a little hint of vanilla,
No,
but
right
there's
in the
no
beginning,
bite.
No bite at all.
No bite at all.
But same with the vodka. I thought there was a little vodka flavor, but no bite.
Yeah, I didn't get any bite.
But I was expecting the 818 to have more flavor because it was so vanilla flavor when we tried it the first time.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, so here a TikTok user bought a $10 bottle of vodka, and they said, well, do you think it's going to work? He says, I don't think this is going to work at all. And then he tasted it, and he says, it tastes like nothing. It tastes like water. I mean, same thing we're going through here. And then his friends all tried it, same thing.
I'm wondering if it's filtering out the alcohol and just letting the water through. Because
I don't know.
There's still water. So there's 60% water in vodka. In that vodka, it's 80 proof, right?
Yeah,
So 60% of that
Correct.
bottle's water. Is it filtering out the 40% of alcohol?
Well, no, what it says is it works by cutting the chlorine taste and odor. Oh, from tap water, though. Cheap vodka contains many more impurities than expensive vodka does, which change the clarity, taste, and texture of the drink. High-end vodka brands are usually made
Josh,
from
can you
wheat
go
or
dump
rye.
that? Can you go dump that out and put Grey Goose through it?
Shut up.
Why not? We're
Why-
here.
I
My Grey Goose. Josh, go dump it out.
$20 is $20. while expensive vodka is made from lower quality fermented grains.
Mix it all.
All right. Before you, it says
He's being a baby.
Before you ask, the Brita filter hack does indeed work with other alcohols like tequila and red wine. However,
Red
Ooh,
wine.
here we go.
vodka is considered the most pure liquor, so pouring a bottle of Espolon tequila through a Brita might clog the filter and leave it with more residue. But yeah, everyone says, I mean, everything I read says it works.
But as far as like a bourbon goes, would it get rid of the color?
Does? Oh, I don't know.
Let's do it with Pappy 23 next week.
Shut the fuck up. Don't, please.
Why not?
The jokes that come out of that bottle are gold.
I mean, if you want to go viral, we have to do it on a TikTok. We can do it on the podcast as a TikTok as well.
Well, it's just screen recorded on here.
We can do that too, yeah.
So what I heard today, because I listen to a lot of podcasts, people do podcasts for the clips that they put on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what we're doing.
Oh,
We take content out of here and put it on TikTok.
right. That seems
Does
smart. Yeah.
a Brita filter out?
I'm gonna buy another
alcohol?
bottle. I'm gonna buy another bottle of 23.
Oh, can you do that? I thought you had to enter a thing.
I'll just buy it.
Oh, like for yourself?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Is that something you want to
quart-
sleep on? And maybe
Yeah, I just bought 6 barrels of whiskey.
that's where I was coming from.
Surprisingly, no.
You do you, boo.
Hold on. Shut up. A Brita filter will not filter out or change the chemical composition of a drink's alcoholic content. It will not filter out alcohol. The alcohol content remains the same. So yes, it's
That
just
is
as strong.
insane. That just doesn't make sense in my head.
It makes no sense to me either.
Josh, pass your cup over.
Is this This is why are we doing this?
This is Grey Goose.
Because the CEO said so.
Okay. Actually, I definitely get more of an alcoholic smell. I can smell the acetone in this.
Hold on, I'm buying a bottle of Pappy.
Oh my god.
Not 23. I didn't do 23.
Okay.
Pappy 12. I do smell more alcohol in this
Yeah,
one.
so Brad says that the hypothesis is that it removes the impurities to make it more pure, whereas with a higher end alcohol, you're not going to have those impurities anyway. So it basically filters out the crap that
Which
makes
is
the higher end
Yeah,
better.
but this smells
Which is the-
more than the Smirnoff.
This smells alcoholic.
Which is more of this is the argument towards why a higher end alcohol
Ooh, I definitely
does not
taste
give
this.
you
I
a hangover.
I think it's just as good.
I think it's
It doesn't
good.
taste as much like water, but it's smooth as fuck.
It's so here's the thing.
It's insane.
You give me this. You give me this next to a Grey Goose regular. I don't think I'm going to notice the difference.
Yes, you will. 100. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh God.
Oh no!
All right. I guess we're doing the taste test here.
Is he grabbing it?
Yeah.
No
he's
way.
Gonna grab it.
What's he grabbing?
Oh,
He's
you
grabbing
made
a
him
Grey
angry?
Goose. Oh my God. He's gonna make us.
I am.
What is this? This is the filtered.
This is filtered.
I am not drinking any more vodka.
Yeah, I am, but I'm just gonna do this taste test here.
You have some.
That's crazy. That is insane to me.
Okay, he poured him one. So
Yeah, just for me, or maybe we'll share it.
No. That's all you, Bo. That's you.
Okay.
There you go. Give her a shot, bud.
Well, so first of all,
Give you a shot, bud.
We should have done the blind.
smell. I get the same smell out of both of them.
Are you serious? Just take a sip of the regular Grey Goose. Pass her over.
I'm just first. I'm
Oh,
smelling.
you're trying it too?
No. Oh well, yeah. He's
Yeah,
trying
yes.
the Grey Goose
Yeah.
through the Brita though.
That's so crazy.
Okay, I'm wrong.
Pass the Grey Goose over.
Okay, I'm wrong.
So this is the gray.
But-
This is the Grey Goose.
Yeah.
So the entrance, both the same. When I first pour them down in flavor, I get the same.
Completely different.
But then when I swallow it, and I get the actual flavors come out of the Grey
Completely
Goose.
different.
The goose is loose.
Yeah,
Just
I
the
mean,
mouthfeel.
Yeah,
Like it feels thicker with not going through the Brita.
yeah.
You were trying to cheers over there, weren't you?
No, I was trying to say here, take this one too.
This is Brita.
No, this is Brita.
And
That's
this
why-
is Brita.
Yeah, I was
you-
trying to say here, you can have this one
I
too.
don't
No, he has his own Brita. You have your own Brita. We definitely need to plan these shows more in advance because we need to limit the alcohol content that is delivered to the
We didn't drink
to the
that much.
guests.
No.
We haven't drank that much.
No, and it's been like 4 hours.
The only thing where it's for me, it's like those don't taste like anything, and you got to be careful.
Yeah, but you're not drinking at all.
No.
None of us. I took
that
one,
is pretty crazy.
I took
though.
one sip out of everything
That is
we filtered.
insane to me.
Mine's
Yeah.
all gone.
All right, let's try this with next week. We're gonna do it with whiskey.
Yeah, I'm curious if the color changes.
Pappy 12.
Pappy 12. Okay.
Not 23.
Evan Williams.
Against Evan Williams.
Ooh, I like it.
Pappy 12 versus Evan Williams.
Blind.
You're going to use.
Blind.
Let's go mid shelf instead of top shelf.
No, Pappy 12 versus Evan Williams.
No, I think we should go low. Go bottom shelf because honestly.
No, he's saying going mid shelf instead of top
instead
shelf.
of Pappy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you filtering Pappy, like I want to slap you.
Okay, slap me.
But it's a Pappy 12.
It's
What's
still
a
Pappy.
What's a Pappy 12? That's
$80 a drink.
no way.
Yeah.
For a Pappy 12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$80
What?
for an ounce and a half.
What's a 23?
240.
For a drink?
Yeah.
What do you mean a drink?
Ounce and a half.
Shut up.
No?
Wow.
Now, do you see?
Yeah, we're not doing that.
No, we are. No, we are doing it.
No, we're not
No, we
doing
are.
that.
We'll rediscuss this next week when
You
there's
guys
been
can't
less
stop me.
alcohol flowing.
You can't stop me.
Okay, TikTok. I'm sure this is going to get clipped, so stay tuned for part 2. And hopefully the fucking board will work.
Yeah. Well, it's been a good show, and I appreciate you guys coming out. We've had a good night here. We tried
good
the Foundation Charter Oak Maduro tonight. It was wonderful. The Connecticut Broadleaf and size Toro here at the Diplomat. $7. It's a cheap cigar. It smokes great. If you're a beginner, if you're not a beginner, come in and smoke it.
Yeah,
Then we tried the Nelson Brothers Reserve,
we did.
It's
which
good
was
stuff.
absolutely wonderful.
Great.
I think
Yeah.
all of us agreed it was a very good bourbon.
Very
or
good.
whiskey. I scored it an 8.7. That's the highest score I've done so far.
Yeah.
I really, really enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah, we haven't done Pappy on the show, so.
We have not done Pappy.
And they're the Nelson Brothers company. That's a newer up and coming,
2009.
right? Yeah,
Yeah,
2009. Yeah, 100 years after they closed down.
They have the original recipe, but it is newer. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, it's been a good night. Then we filtered some Brita. I mean, some vodka in the Brita. It was good. I drank too much of it. Obviously, can't talk right. But
Yep.
good night. I appreciate you guys all coming out.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having us out here.
Next week,
A good time.
Diplomat Cigar Lounge, Stogies and Spirits podcast.